Hello? Who is this? I don't usually answer calls from an unknown number, but I was literally just standing here staring at the microwave waiting for my popcorn to finish popping, so you caught me at a really boring time.
Well, I'm glad I could provide some entertainment for you while you wait. I could actually hear the microwave humming and the kernels starting to pop from the second you picked up the phone. It smells like you put extra butter on that batch. Are you settling in for a horror movie marathon by yourself tonight, Josh?
Okay, wait a second. How do you know my name and what I'm doing right now? Look, if this is Tyler or Sam pulling a prank on me, you guys are hilarious. Seriously, you should win an award. But why are you going through all the trouble of calling me from a blocked number just to talk about my microwave popcorn?
I can promise you that I am not Tyler, and I am certainly not Sam. I am just a fellow fan of the classics looking for someone to talk to on a quiet night. Since you've got the snacks ready to go, tell me, Josh, what exactly are we watching tonight? I'm hoping it's something good.
I'm watching Halloween. The original one from 1978, obviously, because it is a masterpiece. Are you happy now that you know my plans? You've had your fun playing your little joke, so just hang up the phone before my food gets cold.
Halloween. Michael Myers is a boring guy in a cheap mask. I'm disappointed, Josh. You have very basic taste. I thought you'd want a killer with more style.
Basic? It's the blueprint for every slasher. He doesn't need to talk to be scary. Seriously, who is this and what do you want?
Michael Myers is trash. He's too slow and has no flair. He doesn't even use a phone. But I do. I'm in the house, Josh, and your popcorn is burning.
You're crazy! I'm calling the police right now. Stay the hell away from me.
She's not going home. She's on her phone, seeing who's out. She's posing out front. She's feeling cunt. She's more than proud. Everybody glitter running down her house to top. Everybody waiting for her single to drop. Looking at her when they wanna see what's hot. Heels broke, but her legs still looking fine. Rhinestones on her clothes, she wants to shine. Still looking for the drugs.
I honestly cannot believe you guys are just sitting here acting like everything is normal after what happened. Did you even hear the news this morning? Josh was murdered in his own house the other night in cold blood, and the police still have absolutely no idea who did it, or how they even got inside.
Oh, please, Mickey. Let's be real for a second. Josh was always doing something dramatic to get attention, and honestly, if he actually got taken out, he probably tripped over his own feet trying to run away. It's kind of hilarious if you think about it. The guy probably died looking as confused as he did in math class.
That is seriously messed up, Logan. A person we actually know is dead, and you are sitting here making jokes and rage-baiting like it's some kind of trending meme on the internet. This isn't a joke, and it isn't funny. Someone is out there actually killing people, and you're acting like it's a comedy show.
I hate to say it, Mickey, but I'm kind of with Logan on this one. Josh was always a bit of a loser, and he took those horror movies way too seriously. Maybe he just finally realized he wasn't the main character. Besides, obsessing over it isn't going to bring him back, so we might as well find some humor in the situation.
Whatever. I'm done talking about him if you guys are going to be like that. But have you seen the news lately? Gail Weathers is already back at it again, writing another one of her trashy books and spreading a bunch of lies about what's happening in this town just to make a quick buck.
Ugh. Gail Weathers is the absolute worst. She doesn't care about the victims or the truth. She just wants to be famous, and she'll twist any story to make herself look like a hero. It's honestly disgusting how she profits off of everyone else's trauma while claiming she's just doing her job as a journalist.
She is a total vulture. Those books are full of straight-up lies, and she keeps painting us all in the worst light possible just to sell copies. We seriously need to do something about her before she ruins our reputations even more. We can't just let her keep getting away with this.
This is Gail Weathers reporting live from the scene of yet another tragedy that has rocked this community to its core. Last night, young Josh was found murdered in his own home, but the real story isn't just the crime itself. It is the shocking behavior of Sydney Prescott and her circle of friends. While the rest of the town is in mourning, Sydney and her group seem strangely unaffected, almost as if they were expecting this to happen, or worse, as if they had a hand in the bloodshed themselves. Well, if it isn't the star of the show herself. Tell me, Sydney, how does it feel to have another body on your conscience while you walk around acting like you're the victim? Do you ever get tired of the attention, or is this just part of the sick little game you and your friends like to play with people's lives? Honestly, you are a pathetic, attention-seeking brat, and everyone is starting to see right through your innocent act.
Nice shot. Bitch. No, I mean, camera shot.
Hello. If this is another fan looking for a signed copy of my latest bestseller, you are calling at a very inconvenient time, and I suggest you contact my agent during actual business hours.
You know, Gail, I was just sitting here thinking how strange it is that you and I haven't officially spoken on the phone yet. You've spent so much time writing about my work and dissecting my every move, but you never bothered to reach out and ask for my side of the story.
I know exactly who this is. You are the sick animal that's been terrorizing this town, and I promise you that I am going to be the one standing right there with a front row seat when the police finally drag you off to jail for everything you've done.
Oh, come on now, Gail. You and I both know you wouldn't actually want that to happen. If I go to jail, the story ends.
Gail, take a breath. You're safe now. I saw you running out of the house like your life depended on it. Just calm down and tell me exactly what happened in there.
It was him, Dewey. The killer actually called me on my personal line, and he was inside the house with me. He chased me through the hallway, and I barely made it out the door in time. He's gone now. He must have disappeared out the back the second he saw your sirens.
If he was inside, we need to move fast. But first, I need you to come down to the station with me right now so you can describe every single thing he said and did in detail. We need an official statement if we're going to catch this guy before he finds another victim.
Hello, Sydney. I have been waiting a very long time for this specific moment. I have spent countless hours standing in the shadows of your life, just watching you. I've observed the way you move, the way you speak to your friends, and the way you desperately try to pretend that your world is normal and safe. You probably don't even realize how many times I have been standing just a few feet away from you while you went about your day, completely unaware that your entire reality was about to be ripped apart.
Who is this? If you think this is some kind of sick, twisted prank because of what happened to Josh, you are seriously disturbed. I don't know what you think you're gaining by calling me, but I am hanging up this phone right now. Officer Dewey is standing right outside my door, and the police are already tracing this call. You aren't going to get away with this. Whoever you are, you're just a pathetic coward looking for attention.
Oh, Sydney, please. Don't be so predictable. We both know that hanging up the phone isn't going to stop what has already been set in motion. You ask what I want. That is such a small, limited way of thinking. I don't want something as simple as a confession or a quick kill. I want to see you suffer. I want to watch you struggle as I systematically dismantle every single thing you have ever cared about.
You are a coward. You hide behind a voice changer and a plastic mask because you are too afraid to face me like a real person. You think killing people like Josh makes you powerful? It doesn't. It just shows how weak and lonely you truly are. If you have a problem with me, then come deal with me. But stay the hell away from my friends and my family. They haven't done anything to you, and they don't deserve to be a part of your sick little game.
Let's go over this one more time, Sydney. We need to be extremely precise if we are going to build a timeline that actually makes sense. What was the exact time the suspect placed the call to your residence? And specifically, what kind of device did he call you on? Was it a landline, or did he reach you on your personal cell phone?
I've already told you 3 times. It was around 10:30 p.m. He called my cell phone, but the caller ID just said unknown number. It's the same thing he did to Josh, and the same thing he did to Gail. Why are we talking about timestamps when Dewey was right there in the room with me? He saw the whole thing happen. He literally took 3 shots at the guy.
She's telling the truth, officer. I was standing right there. The guy came out of nowhere, out of the closet like some kind of ghost. I put 3 rounds into his chest, and he still managed to spring back up and put a knife in my shoulder. It wasn't natural. I've never seen anyone move like that after taking hits from a service weapon.
We hear you, Dewey, but we have to look at the facts. Gail Weathers is over in the other room reporting the exact same story. She claims she was attacked by the same masked individual at her house earlier that same night. But here is what doesn't sit right with me. A complete stranger doesn't just show up in a small town and know everyone's names, their phone numbers, and the layout of their homes. This has to be someone you know, Sydney. Someone who has been close to you this entire time. Or, maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe there is no masked man hiding in closets. Maybe you're just a girl who loves the attention that...
Tell Sydney hits are gonna roll tonight. Tell Sydney it's all because of her.
Look at the two of you. The legendary Sidney Prescott and the unbreakable Gale Weathers tied up and helpless in a burning house. It's poetic, really. You both spent your entire lives running from monsters, only to realize that the person holding the matches was the one you let into your heart.
Logan, please, look at what you are doing. This isn't a movie. You are killing people. You are going to burn this entire place down with us in it. How can you stand there and act like none of our time together meant anything to you? I loved you.
And that was your biggest mistake, Sydney. You're so desperate for a happy ending that you never stopped to ask why I was always so supportive. I didn't want to save you. I wanted to study you. I wanted to see exactly how much pressure it would take to finally make you snap. And now, as this house goes up in flames, the world will finally see the truth. Sidney Prescott didn't survive this time. She became just another headline.
You're a pathetic, obsessed fanboy, Logan. You think this makes you special? You're just another copycat who's going to be a forgotten footnote in my next book. You don't have the guts to finish this.
Oh, Gale. Always thinking about the sequel. But there won't be a book this time because there won't be any witnesses.
Look at us, Sydney. Another ambulance, more blood and more bodies. I've chased headlines my whole life, but I'm just exhausted. Do you think we ever actually move past this, or do we just keep collecting scars?
We don't recover. Gale, we just survive. Logan was right about the trauma. It doesn't go away when the sun comes up. But we're the ones walking away.
Hello, Sydney. I'm the other one.
It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is us since I seen you last. I know I didn't have to walk away.